Good morning. I'm Councillor Glen, and this is my update for Saturday, December the 14th. This morning, I'm on Cypress Gardens off of Bray Street, and I'm in front of the Turcotte Family Christmas fundraiser for CHEO. They do this every year, and this year it's bigger and better than ever, paying tribute to some favorite and to some perhaps debatable Christmas movies for some. So they've got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, they've got The Grinch, they've got Die Hard. I think I saw a little bit of Home Alone as well. Anyways, every night until the end of the month, this will be all lit up and a great fundraiser for CHEO. Come and check it out. It's takes Stittsville, Maine to Bray Street and then to Cypress Gardens, and you really cannot miss it. And thanks to the Turcottes for doing this year after year, putting Stittsville on the map and raising funds for some great local organizations. And this year it's for CHEO. Just looking back on the week, looking ahead, lots of updates in no particular order, but I wanted to start with a big thank you to the Stittsville Village Association for putting on an incredible parade of lights last weekend. Great work by all the volunteers. Thank you to the Lions for collecting for the Stittsville Food Bank. Thank you to the Stittsville Fire Department for all the volunteers there for their help. Thank you to ISI for the live coverage. You can watch that video online. Go to the Stittsville Village Association Facebook page or go to my website. We've got links there if you missed the parade or if you just want to watch it back. And thank you to Santa for visiting Stittsville as well. Today is a big day. It is the 40th annual OC Transpo food drive, and it's in partnership with Loblaws company stores. So here in Stittsville, there will be volunteers at Stittsville Browns Independent on Main Street and at No Frills on Ivor Road. And so please give generously to local food banks. Here in Stittsville, your donations will support the Stittsville Food Bank, and across the city there's the Ottawa Food Bank and many other organizations that will benefit from fundraisers across the city today. So that's good. Later on this afternoon at Cardell Rec, there is a charity Christmas wrapping event raising money for Chrysalis House. You can find more information on my website, glengower.ca, or you can go to Facebook and search for some information there. So if you're looking for some help wrapping gifts, that's a good idea. Coming up next Saturday, December 21st, my team is hosting a free holiday skate at Cardell Rec. There are still spots available. Go to my website to register. We finally got some snow over the last week and a half, and some freezing rain and some rain and a bit of a mess. I think they probably should have called a winter parking ban last Saturday because they had quite a time cleaning up during that storm, but I think they're starting to recover now. Some issues with contractors. Anyways, I think streets are in general looking better now, but obviously there's some improvement to be had for the next snowstorm. A couple things: whether or not the city calls a winter parking ban, if you could please, if you can, take your car off the road before the plows come by. I know it's not always possible, but maybe you've got a neighbor's driveway. Maybe you can put your car in the garage and put another car in your driveway. Anyways, really helps whether or not there's a parking ban. And the other one is just a reminder from our city's forestry department about not piling too much snow near trees, because that can harm trees. So yeah, good reminder there. And there is a survey online right now. If you go to glengower.ca/winter-trail, there is a trail about what people would like to see in a potential winter trail network in Stittsville in the future. So it could be for skiing or for snowshoeing or for fat bikes, whatever it might be. Could be along the Trans-Canada Trail, could be elsewhere, but please fill out that survey if you like doing outdoor activities and share your feedback. Getting into City Hall, some really good news. City Hall unanimously passed my motion around primary care. This is to direct staff to enter into discussions with a local group of doctors about establishing a primary care family health team. So this is really good news. We're going to be doing an open house in probably late January about this to bring you up to speed about what we're working on and how it'll benefit Stittsville and Canada and the city at large. So stay tuned for more information about that. And at City Hall, we also passed our city budget. I was really focused in on transit, obviously, and the transit budget ended up being just over $850 million, about an 11% increase in the budget from last year. No cuts to service. We brought down the seniors pass rate to $58.25. So a little more of a reduction from what we said at Transit Commission. More broadly in the budget, there are a lot of good projects for Stittsville. There is money for the Stittsville Road expansion so that we can begin work on that in 2025. There's money for new firefighters working out of the station on Main Street. There's money for Crossway Park in the Connections neighborhood, and some money as well for the Fernbank District Park so we can get that moving as well. That's the big park. It'll be between Abbott Street and the Trans-Canada Trail, just east of Robert Grant, so that's good news. Other good news, if you live near the Idylea site, that's the new development on Fernbank Road between, well, I guess it's just east of Liard Street. They're done the blasting for this phase. Doesn't mean the blasting is completely over for the site, but they finished up the blasting a few days ago, so that's done. No more until well into the new year. Sweetnam neighborhood traffic calming. If you live near Sweetnam Drive, you might have participated in a survey. The city's made some changes to the plan based on your feedback, so you can check that out on my website for more information. LRT testing is going to mean if you're going to use the LRT today on Saturday, be aware that it's not running for the public between morning and about 2 p.m. I think it is, and it's because they're doing some more testing for the eastern portion of LRT, and they need to pause service for a little bit today. I am looking forward to, we're getting a media and councillor tour of Line 2 and 4 on Monday in advance of the opening at the beginning of January, so I'm looking forward to that. More surveys. If you go to engage.ottawa.ca, there's lots of surveys there. One that I wanted to highlight is there's a survey on gardening in city boulevards, in particular that affects edible food, vegetables and so on. So city's looking to update some policies there. I hope we can make it a little bit more permissive, but there's some food safety issues there. So if that's an issue important to you, please go take that survey. A reminder from a resident. A resident found some cannabis gummies in a local park. Actually, a dog ate them and became quite sick. So if you are someone who uses cannabis products, make sure you're disposing of them properly and aware of how they're being used, because they can cause harm to pets or to children who might unknowingly consume them. So thank you. That is it for my update today. I'll tell you one more thing I'm looking forward to is the Jim Bryson show tomorrow at the Stittsville Legion. It's been a while since Jim has played Stittsville, and it's always a great show, so looking forward to that. And we are doing a couple of community sing-alongs this week at local seniors residences at Hazeldean Gardens and at Wellings. If you'd like to join us, if you love singing Christmas songs, you can join us. I'll be sitting at the piano, and we've got a couple dozen volunteers. We probably have some room for more. Send me a message or send me an email, and I can send you all the details. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay warm. It's a cold one today, and I'll talk to you here next week. Take care.